Welcome back to the Law Factor Live, and we're talking fish. We spoke about the lionfish earlier, and now I want to find out more about the fish that we tend to eat more often in St. Lucia. So, MacArthur, it's a big question. I leave you to answer it.
Yeah, as I said, some people love pelagics, dolphin and tuna and so. And even if the tuna, they have choices.
Yes.
They tell you they don't like the skipjacks. They prefer yellow fins or black fins. But when it comes to the coral fish, there's such a wide variety. You have the surgeon fish, which people love. And there's the coney, there's a red hind. The red hind is a beautiful fish. There's a rock hind, which is almost extinct now. You don't see the rock hind and very often these days. It's almost extinct. But I have friends who love the angel fish. I too love it. It's a lovely fish. The coney.
I think most fishes are lovely when they're alive. When they're dead, oh my gosh!
No,
I mean, if I had to see them when they're dead, I wouldn't eat them.
Some people love the squirrel fish, as I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, redfish.
Yeah, redfish. Yeah, the redfish.
Some
That's
people,
very
as long
popular
as it's
fish
red,
worldwide.
they love it. Some people tell you the squirrel fish has so many bones and they don't like it. But I always tell them, look, if you're eating fish which has bones, you have to be careful. Once the fish has, you know, it has a lot of bones, you have to be careful. You have to remember that you must not talk too much while you eat it.
Or you can fillet it and take out the
Or
fish.
you fillet it.
Now, I love flying fish, but I will only eat flying fish
If
for
it's
you
filleted.
if it's filleted.
Yes, yes.
So,
But so it's difficult to tell you which fish most people prefer. But from my point of view, from my
dolphin fish.
from my
Dolphin.
experience, I know for the pelagics, people love dolphin. Give them dolphin.
Dolphin.
And when we say dolphin, we mean dolphin.
Oh, dolphin fish.
Yeah, dolphin, yes,
flipper.
yes, yeah, and yeah.
Dolphin fish.
It's true about
Dolphin
tourists
fish.
that think that we're talking about flipper.
Or mai
It's
mai.
not flipper.
Or mai mai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dolphin fish is also called
Mai.
mai.
Yes,
Mai.
yeah.
All right, not the.
But what about trouts and things like that? You know,
We don't have that in
we
our
don't have.
waters.
But we see them come in.
Well, you
buy
can get it
them.
It's
imported.
imported.
Yes,
We're
yeah.
talking about what we catch here. You know, there's the how do you call it? The parrotfish.
Yes.
Doctors sometimes recommend that women especially eat the parrotfish because it feeds on coral, it nibbles at the coral, and in fact creates sand from its.
Why women? That's what I'm inquiring.
Women, because women usually suffer from goiter.
Oh, okay.
And it is one of those things that has a lot of iodine. The parrotfish usually, because of its feeding habits.
Okay, I was smiling because when you said parrotfish for women, I thought, was it to stop us from talking? You know, when we say we like to moan too much, the doctor said it's the parrotfish to stop them from talking.
No, it contains this iodine because it
iodine.
feeds on nibbles that it has teeth that are just like dentures. They're closely stuck, and they nibble at the coral, and they eat special grass,
Algae growing on the coral.
which adds, and the iodine content is pretty high, and it serves as a deterrent for goiter and also as a cure. I think doctors see.
Well, fish.
There's a myth though that there's a barracuda, which some people are afraid of eating in St. Lucia
Well,
because they hear that the barracuda
cumulus toxins.
eats copper, and they think copper is the metal. In the northern part of the Caribbean, Antigua, and there are copper banks. It's a grass that grows on the surface of the water below, and on the seabed. And some fish eat it. The barracuda is one of them. Even the jacks, the horse-eye jacks eat, and people who eat those fish tend to suffer from get food poisoning.
Wow.
But
Well,
you see, the myth is that it is a metal. It's not any metal. It's a grass that grows on the seabed, and when the fish,
I didn't know about
when
that.
the fish eat it,
I didn't know about that.
Well, I think the problem with eating some species of fish in those northern islands is that they have red tide blooms, like some bacterium, some dinoflagellates that cause what's the word? Some toxic ciguatera poisoning in some fish. Now, St. Lucia is poised to make some money off of the lionfish, because those northern islands like the Bahamas, they're exporting lionfish at premium prices, and they're being served at some of the high-end restaurants in New York, within New York City. And there's a fear that those lionfish would be soon be having or be showing signs of ciguatera poisoning. So we in St. Lucia, we don't have that problem of ciguatera poisoning in our waters. So the fishermen are poised, or somebody, some lucky person who is smart enough can do their own business and start exporting lionfish fillets to those restaurants.
That's a very good idea, but even though sometimes things are really good, the downside to that is the people who we are now trying to encourage to eat the lionfish will say, go on, let the fishermen sell it and so on and so forth. Let them take it, because I'm not going to eat this fish because it's venomous. Now, in saying that, I have to go to a break. And when we come back, you can respond to that if you like. All right. The last time I'm going to say to you, what words do I use when I'm saying goodbye to you on The Law Factor Live? So we'll be back soon. We're going to draw for that next week. See you soon.